We're live.
Instagram post the other day. Hey guys, you know what time it is? Female facial sculpting. And we just did a small tweak of filler yesterday because I wanted her to get that taste of what a little bit of a strategically placed filler can do to a face. Our gorgeous female, we just did a little lifting into her cheeks and a little projection into her chin. Look how amazing it looks in a day. So now I want to do more of the complete facial sculpting. We got people comfortable, now we're gonna build. So my idea is let's do a little bit to lift a little more in the cheek, soften the folds, keep projecting the chin, lift the brow, and help her lips. It's gonna look amazing. So we're gonna use Juvederm products today. We're gonna go down to the temple. It's gonna feel and sound weird. She's never had, remember that yesterday was her filler virginity that I took. So now we're gonna keep building on it. And we're gonna do a little bit right into that deep area of the temple. I don't want to make her overdone. I want her to feel just improved. And so this is gonna help fill out the temple and give a little lifting to the lateral brow. We're just gonna go all the way down onto the bone. It sounds and feels weird. But using Ultra Plus, we're gonna get a lot more lifting in the lateral part of the brow. And that's again gonna balance out the higher cheekbone that we gave. We want to make her look slimmer. We want to make her look more lifted. So to do that, we have to elevate her laterally and project her anteriorly. So that's what we did yesterday. We're gonna build now. We're gonna soften a little bit on the folds using regular Juvederm Ultra, and we're just gonna soften. When this is done well, one, it doesn't hurt much. Two, it just looks better. Remember, we want her to look slim, we want her to look contoured. What are they saying over there?
Saying she looks beautiful.
Oh, she's so beautiful, you guys. She just turned 21, so this is her birthday gift. You know. Now,
how long does this last?
So typical products for hyaluronic acid fillers are going to last about 9 to 12 months. Some of them go a little bit longer, some of them a little less. But in general, in someone, the average person, get about 9 months. And I always tell people that about a few months after, usually settles down a little bit.
There's very little facial expression. What is she? Does it hurt?
She's totally fine, you guys.
Did you have any numbing put on
She had a
before?
little topical numbing, although yesterday she did not. And how did that feel?
I couldn't feel a thing.
She didn't think it was bad at all, and she only had one little bruise, almost nothing. Even yesterday, almost nothing. So I'm just balancing everything out right now.
Tell us why balancing is important.
Say that again?
Why is balancing important?
Balancing is important because we just want a harmony of the face, you guys. What I'm finding nowadays is people are over accentuating features. They're making people disproportionate. I did an entire lecture this weekend of how changing the ratios of the face can really make someone unattractive. And so what we're doing here is we're just making it more even. We're softening. We're softening the folds. We're softening around her mouth, lifting in the cheek. She's gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Typically we don't inject folds directly, but she has some deeper ones. It's been her life. She's never done treatment. And we're just balancing now. The lateral cheek I had done yesterday a little bit. I just want to get a little more lifting in the mid-face here in her under eye, slightly. And then I want to get a little bit more lateral cheek because she looks bomb with it, with that great slick back hair, showing off that contour.
Why does the subtle look so important?
My patients like minimal change that makes them look great for their age. So I'm trying to do things that are more subtle, that is more natural. You don't want to look overdone or strange for your age. So subtle is more important because it's more balanced, it's more harmonious, and then it doesn't look like you did anything. And using this filler, remember, HA filler, you guys, holds volume. So it can give us a nice amount of, oh my God, it's so good. It can give us a nice amount of hydration also to the skin because it holds water. So now we're gonna work on that marionette area or the lower cutaneous lip. And this area will balance the projection she had in her chin and just kind of soften everything all around the mouth. Because we're gonna do her lips next. You guys know how much I love doing lips. I had 4 or 5 patients today who've never done lips before. And they could not believe what just that little bit of filler does to hydrate the lip and makes them feel how they feel about themselves. Just makes everything pop. We're also softening the chin crease. Even though we did the chin for projection, we want to soften the crease. I'm loving the lateral cheek. I'm just going to do a little more tweak over here. It's all about that being perfectionist, making it perfect, as perfect as we can for her facial shape. This looks great, beautiful height, temples improved, good. Again, working on that lower cutaneous lip marionette area.
What should people be careful of when it comes to
Well,
getting
one
filler?
is with fillers, they're a surgical procedure. You can get infections, you can get into blood vessels. So you want to go to somebody experienced. 2 is the result. You don't want something overdone or not good for your age or for your what you need. Some people overdo fillers when they need their skin tightened. So we want to do the right treatment for the right thing. And here we're doing it for the right thing. We're treating volume and lines. But don't use fillers to lift, you guys. It's not gonna lift the face. If you need a face lift, you need a facelift, certainly. All right, and then so now our last syringe is
How
gonna
you
be
feeling?
the lippies.
Awesome.
So this
Does it hurt?
This is
Not
always
at
the
all.
hardest part. Okay, look up. I'm gonna show everybody, look up. Perfect. So let's take a look at her beautiful lip. She has nice pink show, but there's not a lot of definition in the Cupid's bow. Let's start at the bottom, giving her little teeny bit of volume. Very small, subtle threads. Just to kind of plump it up a little bit. Okay, nothing crazy. Just gonna start out slow. And you know our favorite thing to do. What is our favorite thing to do after we do the filler in the lips? Apply Lucy. Apply Lucy and Co. Okay, a little pinch at the top, deep breath, good. We're gonna create that little bit of that filtral column. We're gonna create that Cupid's bow right now. Let's give her a nice little shape. Deep breath, you're doing great. Perfect, creating a nice little shape there. Nothing overdone, although it's gonna feel like it. Lips always feel like they're overdone when you're injecting them. Good. And to the other side. Just want to make her a really good version of herself at her age.
How do you prevent the lips from looking overdone at the end?
Just doing it properly. Proper injection technique, not overdoing the amount of the filler, choosing the correct filler for placement. Now we're going to do again, create a little bit of that Cupid's bow, bear with me.
Now, why is it very important to get this right? Cupid's bow.
Cupid's bow defines the beauty of the lip, and you really need to make sure that it's a nice V shape, okay? Otherwise, you can really change how the person looks and make them either more masculinized or less feminized. I don't want to overdo her lips for the first time. Let me see. Ooh, they look good. Lay back, lay back. Don't get too excited. You need to finish this off. Let's finish it off. So we're going to do a little bit of a pillar technique here in the middle, so I can just get a little more lifting. I don't want to overdo it. Again, trying to work to lift the corners of the mouth. At the same time, we're balancing the lip and chin. Nothing too wild. Nothing too wild and crazy yet. Good. Finishing it up. Now, you can go bigger, but our goal here is she's never had it done. So let's do it soft.
Are there different fillers used for,
There are,
let's say, softening versus shaping the lips or
yes,
making
we
lips
use
bigger?
different fillers for different things, but I always tell people at the starting point, let's give her some shape first and some volume that she's never had before, and then we can work on any specific structuring and stuff. This is amazing. You guys, let's do an Emer reveal. Do the Emer reveal first. Ready? Okay, lay back a second, let me clean. We're gonna do an Emer reveal. What is an Emer reveal? It's when we give you the phone and we're gonna show you what we did and then you're gonna look and tell us how it looks. How do you think?
Ask everyone if they're ready.
Ready?
Is everyone ready?
You gotta do it to us, you got it? Okay, so look at yourself now. Take a look. What do you think? What do you think?
I want to cry.
She wants to cry because she looks so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry before reveal her. But I'm about to cry because it looks so
That's
good.
amazing.
Like, look, just look to the side. Let me show you. Little lift here, softening around the mouth. Look, almost no lines here anymore. Perfect smile lines. No temple hollows anymore. Show everybody angles. Show them a little bit of the angles. Like, yeah, give them a side view. Look how nice and natural. Look how projected. It just looks good, you guys. And this is coming from somebody who's never done this before. Perfect. Let's give it back to the team so you can actually look in a regular mirror because it's harder to see. But what were you hoping for? Tell us. What were you hoping for?
I was hoping to look like me 10 years ago.
What do you think?
Amazing. You can't tell.
No. And we got a little bit. I can give you the bigger one here. I'll give you the bigger one.
That looks amazing.
Bring it down so you can see it with the light. There you go. So now we gave you, it's just better, you know, it's just a little softer here. The projection's all lifted, you have nice volume. It's
I
just
love
subtle and natural, and that's what we want. So she's been Emerized, you guys
Thank
know
you.
that. But the goal is now this is the starting point. We're gonna work into tightening the skin, we're gonna work into texture. We have a success. She trusted someone after not almost
53
said,
years.
oh, I shouldn't have said that, but I
Oh,
almost
I
said
did.
53 years. But she looks amazing for Asian, that's the key. We don't want it overdone. So have a good rest of the night, guys.